And, I mean, they could have even gone Enchanter here, try to speed this area up, give her a little bit more safety in lane, so you're not constantly bashing heads. The Braum also, I think, a pretty decent pick in this scenario. Nautilus so strong into Ezreal. Like, there's so many good options here.
As Keria also on that Leona, excited to see that. But Leaper does get a hyper carry in his hands, and we'll be excited to see if he can carry on his side for the Quantum Freaks. Here comes game number 1.
And I feel like this is the cleanest, fairest test that Leaper will get against Guma. They didn't give him Ezreal into a Guma Kalista lane. He's not going to be playing into Lucian Nami. It's just straight up old-fashioned late game 80 carry versus 80 carry action here if you look at the isolated matchup between the two. And I'm getting kind of hyped, to be honest about it.
Yeah, no, it's a very exciting time because we know what T1 is capable of, but it does feel like Quantum Freaks have something big brewing.
Will be very annoying to deal with.
How has Zeus already played 48 games of Gnar? That's just an insane number. I mean, feels like only yesterday he was debuting. Obviously, it has been a little bit now, but man, that's a lot of games of that one champ.
It is crazy, and he's played so many of them, you know, when Gnar was strong, but also oftentimes just as a counter pick to Cassante and stuff like that. And it wasn't a crutch for him. It was just a strong point. His owner is here, and Cuz is a little bit behind on this, so this is classic T1 blue side. Get bot side prio and take away the blue buff.
Whoa, Cuz gonna win on that trade, and now Bulldog's coming over, and you see the team on the bottom side trying to 2v2. Owner is gonna flash and Arctic Assault away. Arctic retreat there over the wall, but a very tense trade between the bottom lane, Bulldog coming over, and now Cuz doesn't even go for the boots to dodge some Mystic shots or anything like that. Now we do have a big rotation up here as they are trying to get on top of Bulldog, who will just push Faker away.
Andal also matching the roam, so there's no numbers advantage here for T1, and great moment there from Bulldog, no panic. Zeus has Mega, he's fine here.
Meanwhile, level 6 hit by Leaper, he's going in, but the Extendo Beam is going to miss. Leaper continuing, still up a level. He's not going to be able to get the kill, and he immediately does back off of the all-in.
As just see the continued bottom pressure, Guma is winning the matchup super hard. Has Keria just launching these in. Good dodge on the true shot. But it's just going to be more and more of Cuz's jungling disrupted. Starting off the Dragon.
Cuz is just getting full comboed here. There's not much he can do as First Blood will go to Keria. But yeah, he's just clearing a ward and immediately gets his head taken off.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing Dragon. He feels fairly safe, but that's long-range engage. They've got Solar Flare. You have Glacial Prison. That initial fight so well around the Dragon, setting a trap there for Cuz, putting pressure on, putting that deep vision in, using the bottom prio so incredibly well. As Keria's coming over for a contest.
Yeah, they want to fight this. They want to punish, potentially. The first grub does go over to Quantum Freaks, but now a trade in mid, 1v1. Faker looks like he won't win that one. And Quantum Freaks just going to back away. They say, okay, we got our second grub, and that's it. We don't want any more. We don't want to fight you right now. So that will be 4 grubs over to the side of T1. They will get that buff.
There's just too many T1 members there. Zeus having his ultimate back online. It's a really risky fight to take. Even though Faker was kind of cut off, he should have been able to rejoin with his team.
A chance here on the Bulldog as Faker is going in there. He is going to miss the big one and gets ulted away.
To get away from a Sejuani in that situation. Faker's just taking all these resources from his team, and Bulldog is getting pushed away repeatedly, and so he's, you know, edging out big advantages.
A chance now. If that missile hits, I mean, Bulldog is in kill range with just a couple of autos and maybe another missile. So just like this, I mean, Cuz is nearby, but it's a second plate over to Faker, a bigger CS advantage.
But the early control here by Owner has been so unreal. I mean, now, again, Leaper and Andal denied farm here.
He's going in. I mean, they want to take this fight. They say, yes, thank you very much, but Andal will be able to flash away. Leaper still...
Imagine if they had won those grub exchanges earlier, how much more of a threat this would end up being.
Andal, that's not a safe place for you to back, my guy. And now he's being run down. He is going to get over to Bulldog here, but Solar Flare comes in and Andal's just dead. I mean, he knew it as now Cuz is coming over. They are trying to take this 2v2, but Keria is just so tanky and Bulldog is barely scratching the Leona at this point. Guma comes over and it might just be a feast for him. He takes down the turret, does Bulldog, but now Cuz is on the run. We got a 2v1 up here in the bottom lane, as this is an Aatrox. Faker taking a lot of turret hits, and actually Dudu is going in for the kill once again, wants to get down someone, and has a big chance here. Owner does have to flash just to save his life.
He's coming over here. You know, it's huge value for you as Bulldog.
Oh, this is rough. I mean, he is going to be able to jump away, and actually it's not rough at all. He's totally fine. I mean, he does get zoned off the turret and nearly kills Zeus, but they get the inner, and Bulldog is fine. He just backs away.
All right, what do they get in return? Without Cuz's ultimate here, I don't know if they get anything, to be honest with you, Valdez.
Yeah, it's very true, and they're going to pick up the Rift Heralds here. Mal Dudu is in a really rough spot. He's being CC'd under the turret, and he's just going to go down to mostly turret damage. Takes Agras, now trying to trade this one back. Bulldog is around. Ondel is going to get a very nice Magnet Storm, trying to take out Zeus, and they will be able to get him, as Leaper also going to join the party. And meanwhile, you know, they might be able to take down Keria and this turret, but at the same time, mid is being pushed in a big way. Ondel also going to go down. As, yes, a couple of kills will go to Quantum Freaks, but look at your mid lane.
Yeah, inner is down, top inner is down, and I mean, that was down a long time ago. Faker's pushing on the inhibitor turret right now. Bulldog, it teleports in to get chunked to 1/3.
Owner going for the alley-oop. It's not going to happen.
You go for those, though. You know you grab him if he messes it up.
It's a bit of extra damage to the turret, bit of extra pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, Zeus picked this blind. He's like, no, Nar's just good. I'm just going to play Nar. Like,
it's always a Nar angle.
Yeah, I like this pick. It's strong. That's it. That's my reasoning. And Owner, level 12, getting on in there. They are trying to trade this one back. Leaper does have a potential Zeri moment here. Owner getting pretty low. Leaper's getting in there. They take him out. And now Faker's in a bit of trouble. An angle for Kwangdong Freak says, yes, Faker will get a kill, but it's 2 for 1. And Zeri gets one of those kills as well. And now Kwangdong Freaks are going to start this one up.
A lot of damage on this Tristana straight towards the Dragon. Good zoning here from Cuz, who still has his Nature's Grasp. Owner trying to get close.
They're just going to take it down. And T1 do not commit to that, as very nice buffer here from Bulldog. The Solar Flare not going to hit. And now the Nature's Grasp you mentioned, going to zone them away. But Quantum Freaks, it looks like they want to fight. I'm not sure about that one. But Keria going on in. It's such a back and forth trade. It's now Zeus on the flank, going to take him down. But look at Owner getting extremely low. Leaper's still alive. Owner is going to go down as Bulldog gets that kill. And now 4v3 here for Kwangdong Freaks, but Guma looking to take the 1v1 versus Bulldog. Faker coming over, making it unfair, and Bulldog is going to back away. We were not overhyping these guys. This is prime for a potential upset, and here comes Ondil once again. Just the scrappiness, the resilience of this team, as now Guma in a lot of trouble. Bulldog, he knows how strong he is, and look at that extra poke coming out from Leaper.
Zeus does have teleport, but he's already Mega Gnar, so this is a little bit awkward for T1. Ondel holding the choke.
They might have to give it up.
I think they do. Okay, he's going to TP in, but again, no Mega Gnar. Good true shot.
Yeah, they got to try to fight, but this Baron is going the way of Kwangdong Freaks. They get the objective, and look at this. Owner getting low, but Dudu and Ondil are isolated. Ondil will sacrifice his life for the team. But at the end of the day, it's Kwangdong Freaks picking up the Baron.
Oh man, Ondil is dead, but he's got that look on his face. He knows he did a good thing.
Hashtag worth.
Hashtag worth. T1 rushing over to the bottom side of the map where there's no objective to take.
We do have some members roaming on up to the top side. Zeus is buying a lot of time, though.
Yeah,
he's against the Baron buff.
Exactly, he's wasting Baron buff time here, but he's not going to get out with his life, I don't think.
Yeah.
As the Crush.
He is able to hop to the left, and the flash comes in from Cuz. They are going to shut it down for now, as now we got Bulldog. He's not able to buffer that one, but the ult comes out, and Bulldog is alive! Somehow, some way, and Owner can't believe it.
Oh man, I cannot believe the one buffer he doesn't hit. He still saves himself with a Buster shot. They will get the turret anyways, but Zeus is pushed back. He's taken out top side. Baron buff, a lot of time lost. You can see it's actually just barely a positive here on the Red Bull Baron power play. 20 seconds until this Dragon spawns. One of the faster groups.
That's a deny on the TP. And Ondil, he does have to expend his flash for that. Dudu, he might not even get this turret right now. They get one inner turret.
I mean, this is actually insane. Let's watch this again. I want to see how he reacts.
점프만은 못했다. 야, 이거 역할 안 돼, 이거?
And he just cues towards you as Keria's in trouble.
Yeah, he has to flash, and he doesn't have Solar Flare, and they're going to use this Nature's Grasp. They want to get any pick they can, and they'll take the Leona, sure.
Right before Baron spawns, T1 no vision control here whatsoever. Zeus has teleport, so he can come in here to try to fight with them. But look at Leaper just rip through this health bar of the Baron. Now, Nature's Grasp can't be used defensively here, but I just don't think T1 can get inside this pit. And they're just simply going to back away. They have no vision. There's no entry.
This Infernal Drake, it's obvious that T1 do want to fight over this one, but as you mentioned, there's just not a lot of good angles here.
Yeah, I mean, Quantum Freak's in such a good position. Bullock can soul this while Dudu holds the angle.
Yeah, they're just trying to zone Owner away here. Dudu's taking the brunt of the damage, but Owner is not going to get in the pit. It's Infernal Soul just given over to the Guangdong Freaks. They are so in favor of winning this game at this point.
I mean, the positioning was so fantastic for Dudu there. He's just denying them entry.
Bulldog is going to take quite a bit of damage, but you can see still they are looking to push into this one. No Sejuani ultimate. Dudu kind of in an awkward spot, but actually it's Zeus potentially in the awkward spot of the flash on the Gnar, and now Zeus is on the run. Dudu's just going to say, okay, I'm looking to push mid instead. And we'll just be able to life steal up eventually, assuming he's got the rune, and yeah, they're just pushing. Straight up pushing.
Dudu.
Meanwhile, T1 trying to get on top of an Aatrox, as Dudu will World Ender and try to survive into this one. The Mega Gnar available here for Zeus, going to push him away, but the Sterix keeping him alive as the passive comes in, and Dudu's like, you're not here, you're stuck in here with me, and now Zeus has to run away, and that's a turret down in mid in the meanwhile.
Dudu has teleport. They might just end the game. Zeus on the run. He's going to get over the wall, but maybe Aatrox is more interested in hitting some Nexus turrets as they're going in.
They're looking to end this one. Andil is getting pretty excited, and now with the Zeri ultimate, there's no way that T1 can avoid the fight either. Guma is going to cleanse on the root, and that is a huge True Shot barrage coming in, but now they're trying to turn onto Guma. Guma will go down, just stabbed by the Aatrox. As down will go the Tristana here. And potential for Faker and Zeus to try desperately, but it's not looking good. Guangdong Freaks will take game number 1. Production liked Leaper after that one. Bulldog did do the most damage for his team. Zeus and Guma did a lot, but that was mostly into,